is up, everyone? That was probably my worst love spin boom of all time because I did about 30 of them last night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're all having a sexy Monday. So today I'm really playing. Today is day 18 of the 30-day fully raw challenge, okay? And I'm gonna try a zesty corn chowder soup. I don't have all the ingredients, so I'm gonna rap, okay? And I really don't know how it's gonna turn out, but you never know. And sometimes I find some of the best flavor profiles and I'm up here just trying to mix and match and just, not really know what I'm doing. So my dinner might not be all that good, but I might find a gem. So thank you very much for last night's participation. It meant a lot to me. I had a lot of breakthroughs. I had so many beautiful voice messages when I woke up this morning. They were heartfelt, that really touched me, and so I really appreciate that. So like I said yesterday, I will do a Q&A every single month. I don't want to know what the questions are. I'm going to fix the screen, or actually I'm going to have another device, so I'll be able to read all the questions. I think I missed, about 10 to 20 of them, but we went deep, y'all, and I went, I answered a lot of questions that, that are inside of me that I didn't even, really plan on answering. So I really appreciate the love and support. And, we had like over 40 shares. We had close to 2,000 views, y'all. So, if you could right now, just as every time when we get in here, as soon as I come in here, y'all, just spread a little love on that share button. I want everybody to join my energy and join this community. And so, press that share button now. And then every time I get the juice in, or doing the blending or whatever, please hit that share button again, and at least just invite 10 of your your closest family and friends, and just so they get a notification, they can join us and they can participate. We have a lot of new members, y'all. Beautiful people. I mean, I cried again today just from the heartfelt messages, and so I really appreciate every single one of you. All right, so I am drinking my tea, y'all. I'm drinking the Women's Wellness. I drank this last night as well. I was so tired from last night's video, plus doing some work today and then listening to all those heartfelt messages and then replying to them. I went and took a power nap, and I'm like a power nap ninja. I can go to sleep for like 8 to 12 minutes. I took an 8 to 12 minute power nap. I woke up, answered some emails, and I was like, I'm gonna go take another power nap. I fell asleep for 3 hours, y'all. 3 hours. I took my second power nap at like 4 o'clock, and I woke up like at 7. I was like, wow. I was all sweating and everything, and so felt good. So I'm really energized. I'm full of energy, and it's very rare that I take that long of I mean, it wasn't even a power nap. It was like a power nap on, it was a big time power nap. So hi Tina, hi Angie. I love both of you. You all have been supporting me and participating so much. Thank you so much for all the support. So here we go. Let me drink a little bit of tea. Remember, I'm giving the juicer away, and every beautiful person that shared yesterday automatically got, entered into the juicer. So, just make it a habit just to share. And then again, when I turn this on, share again, but you just have to select 10 invites. Select, 30, 40, 50. I think Tina selected like, I don't know how many she did, but we had over 2,000 views, y'all. And so every time you share, you get entered into this bowl, right? Boom, these beautiful names. And there's literally now about 300 people that I need to put in here. So we're going to have like 500 contestants. In one afternoon, it's probably going to be like the 28th or 29th. I'm going to print them all out, and I'm going to cut each individual name. And this Love Spin Boom wooden bowl will hold all of them. So there's going to be about 500 entries. And so I really appreciate your support. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave all the names in here after I draw on the first. And so for any sweepstakes, any giveaway, I'm just going to keep the names in here, okay? Until it overflows, then I'm going to have to get like a jumbo bowl, okay? So, how are you doing today? How are y'all doing? It's Monday, right? A whole new week, plenty of opportunity there. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Hope you had a good weekend. Hi, Michelle. Happy birthday to Michelle. Happy birthday to you. Y'all don't want to hear me sing. Happy birthday, Michelle. I love you so much. All right, y'all. Again, I do not know how this recipe is going to turn out. So I'm going to read to you what the so-called ingredients are needed, okay? So this is day 18 of the 30-day raw challenge, all right? So, I'm actually going to read you a recipe because there's 5 meals on here. Remember, there's just too much food for me. So I'm going to read you one recipe, and then I'm going to show you the recipe that I'm going to make. So, day 18, meal 5, Dan on the Detox Mastery calls for festive taco salad. Look how he breaks this down. The body is 1 large head of Roman lettuce, a half of red onion chopped, 1 cup chopped tomato. We've got a half a sliced avocado, yummy. 1/4 cup chopped olives, yummy. 1 tablespoon of minced jalapeno. And then we've got 1 cup chopped cilantro. So he says, add the ingredients into a large bowl and gently toss, set aside. And then for the taco meat, okay, he's got 1.5 cups walnuts, next level, 1 clove of garlic, 2 teaspoons of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. And that is his festive taco salad, and that sounds delicious to me. So, you add all the taco meat ingredients to the food processor, which you could use the Ninja, or just a regular food processor. Then you pulverize with the S-blade until consistency of taco meat. Add taco meat to salad, toss that salad, body and toss gently, right? I do that, toss is coming in there somewhere. And it makes 2 servings. So look it, he brings the heat, okay? So that just sounds delicious right there. So I'm going to risk this. So this is, because I'm always juicing and I'm always doing the smoothies, but I want to show y'all, I ain't scared to try, recipes, even if I don't have all the ingredients, because you never know. You never know what you're going to create. And I've made probably 24 recipes that I didn't think were going to be good, and I was just rapping and freelancing, and I was like, wow, this is so good. And so this is why, this is on an intimate level, and if it's a no good, I'm gonna be like, ugh, I'm gonna have to make something else, right? So I'm gonna try it, it's all open honesty. So, here is my dinner tonight. It's on the Detox Mastery, which is DTM's DVD online course now, and it's called the Zesty Corn Chowder Soup. And it sounds really good. So here's what it is. 2 cups of corn on the cob, okay? So I've got 2 of these, I already got 1 done, right? And it didn't really net all that much organic corn, okay? I was thinking I would get more corn than that, but I didn't get that much. So, here's the corn on the cob, and this is organic, right? So I'm gonna put this one in there, and that will be 2. And then he calls for 1 red pepper. Well, I don't have any red pepper. I have a lot of jalapenos, but I'm not gonna throw a lot of jalapenos in my corn chowder soup. I'm just not that next level. I don't think anybody's that next level to throw about 5 jalapenos in there. So, and 1 teaspoon cumin, 1 teaspoon paprika, 1 clove garlic, 1 teaspoon sea salt, 2 tablespoons lime juice, and 1 cup chopped basil. So I like to have half of these ingredients, so I'm just gonna get down and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. So, I've got the 2 corn on the cobs. They're a little bit small, and again, I only need that much for the first one, so I might have like that much corn. That's not a lot of corn. I don't have a bell pepper, so I have 2 options, and hopefully y'all can, suggest which one you would use. A bell pepper has some water in it, so it would, it'd add some liquid to the soup. So, I was thinking about these 2 carrots, okay? These are 2 organic carrots, I peeled them, all right? If I'm not using the soup, I'm gonna use this for like an avocado spread this evening after I'm done meditating. But, I also have, and this is crazy, I also have these delicious, I dilled these pickles in date sugar and sea salt about a week ago, and so I'm thinking, a pickle versus the red pepper, right? Because there's some water in here, and I made these, right? And they've got a little bit distilled vinegar, right? And they smell so good. And I put a clove of garlic in there, and they've been sitting for a week. So I could put this in there, right? It's got date sugar, Himalayan sea salt, and it's basically a cucumber to replace the red pepper. So what do you all think? Should I do 2 carrots or a cucumber? Let me know. What do you all think that I should replace? The carrot and jalapeno and tomatoes. I'm not a tomato guy, but sometimes I do have tomatoes. That would be next level. That would be really good. I really like that suggestion. I don't think I have tomatoes. Let me see. I typically don't carry tomatoes, y'all. I could throw some strawberries in there and really get down. That'd be cray-cray, right? maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put strawberries in my soup, but not with the pickle. You know what? That's a great suggestion. That would definitely work, right? The carrot and a large plum tomato or some cherry tomatoes. I don't have any cherry tomatoes, so I'm not going to do that. What else do we got? Cucumber for variety. All right, that's what I'm thinking, right? You got to mix and match. A lot of people are like, oh, I can't do this recipe because I don't have all the ingredients. But no way, I'm hungry, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm almost hangry, if you know what I'm saying. No strawberries, right? Strawberries would be next level to throw in some corn chowder soup. It might be good. It might turn this into like a dessert, right? You know? Let's see. We've got no strawberries, holy strawberries, and cayenne, right? Because remember, I'm gonna use 2 teaspoons of paprika just for a little color, right? And then I'm gonna use 2 teaspoons of the cumin. So I don't know if sweetness is gonna go with that, you know? And then I'm supposed to have a lime. I could squeeze a little bit of this lemon that I used in my tea right here. So I'm gonna wait till we scroll a little bit more. I'm leaning more towards the delicious, you know, date pickled cucumbers. Oh, so here we go. We got carrots. So we've got then what did she say? Cucumbers and carrots. Maybe I should do both. So check this out. There we go. I'm gonna do both. So I'm gonna prep the corn. I'm gonna throw the cumin, the paprika in, a little bit of lime juice, or I'll wait on the lemon juice just so I can add it later. And then I'll throw the pickle in first. A little dab will do you. We taste it up, and then we'll see. You know, we might add the carrot, and then we'll throw the lemon juice in. You all, please, please, please share this. Please, please. I want to get to the point where it's just like automatic, you know. And then yesterday, when I challenged y'all, I'm like, okay, so you already shared, and see if we can share an invite and just go. Because if you push the share button and then you hit invite, you'll see all of your friends, and just close your eyes. Who cares if I come up on your ex-boyfriend's, you know, feed, or your grandpa's feed, or your sister's feed? They're in good hands with us, y'all. So don't be worried that, I keep, posting this stuff or keeping this post. This is free education, y'all. Invite them to our energy. You know what I mean? So just like this. And just don't even know who you're inviting. That's the best way, y'all, because this community is growing. And just do it, y'all. Just do it. I just want to get to the point where it's just habit, because we're really just having fun. We're just spreading that love. And you automatically get entered into a free juicer, which is the 4th one. So don't y'all want a juicer? And I'm definitely going to do this from now on. I'm going to give away either a NutriBullet or either a juicer on the 1st of every month. And so what I'm going to do is, in the comment section, I'm just going to say, look, just share, and share because you love me, and share because you love our community members. But it actually will enter you into one of the giveaways. And maybe I can give away, like I have this thing right here. I was thinking about giving away one of these once a month. This is a V-Pro 5-blade mandolin slicer. So maybe I can give this away. I haven't used this yet. I've used one before. So this is an extra one, and maybe I can give this away next month. So maybe our community will just, have a habit of, there's going to be a giveaway, every single month on the 1st. And maybe I'll just make it a surprise on what it is, right? Maybe I'll give away, a Green Star juicer, like a $900 juicer. So you just don't know. I think that's what I might do, is just make it a surprise giveaway. And the more you share, the more your name goes into the bowl. So let me know what y'all want. This is me just having fun and just spreading the love. And so I think, the giveaways are fun. They're amazing tools. I wouldn't be able to make this recipe, front and center if I didn't have this Ninja. I was going to give away the Ninja. I'm still playing around with it. There's still things I got to learn about it. I do love the NutriBullet. I just want to get more comfortable with this Ninja before I can really give it, a 5-star. And I don't want to give anything away that I just, really don't believe in. And there's a lot of things I'm still learning about this Ninja. It's a great food processor. It is a very good blender. I'm still just working around with the NutriBullet side part. And that's what we're going to work on tonight. That's how we're going to make our corn chowder zesty soup. But we might have to rename it. We have to rename it the date sugar cucumber corn soup. Right? The date sugar cucumber corn soup. Who's made that? I don't think anybody's ever made that. Who's ever made date sugar pickled cucumbers? Me? I don't know. And they're delicious. And I did whole ones, I did spears, and then I did slices in the other one, and they're so good. I couldn't get Jordan to try one, but they're so good. Like, they're just perfect for a little snack. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Michelle. All right, so I'm gonna prep this corn, y'all. You know, I cut this one in half last time, and then what I did is I just went down, right? And I didn't net all that much corn. You know, I thought I was gonna net a little bit more than what I did. And you know, these are much smaller. And you know, I have found, you know, when they are organic, they're much smaller than the GMO ones. And that's got to tell you something, right? I mean, there's, you know, hundreds of thousands of different varieties of corn. And in fact, over the last 30, 40 years, we've lost a lot of the varieties of corn just because of all the GMOs and all the madness that's going on around that. And so I don't eat corn that much, y'all. I really don't. So this is like a nice little treat for me. You know, and if Dan's gonna use it in this, and so I want to try it out. But I very seldomly eat corn. So this is exciting for me. This is a nice little treat for me. So what are you all eating today? You all sent me so many recipes. I love, you know, how we're glowing so brightly and there's so much participation. You all, like today I posted, you know, what's your number one favorite protein source? And it's so beautiful that, you know, we're just not all, you know, keto diet, or we're not just all carb, or we're just not all Mediterranean, we're just not all vegan, we're just not all vegetarian. You know, people are just spreading the love on everything. It's a perfect example of how everybody is so different, and you can't get caught up in the food drama. You know, today I got a lot of HATE, and I'm going to be straightforward. It was from the vegan community. You know, in my opinion, they're just really, I see the passion, but you can still be friends with somebody if someone's not vegan. Like, you don't have to dislike somebody because you're not vegan. You know what I mean? I mean, what does that have to do with how much self-love that person has, or how that person treats somebody else? You know, and I'm saying too, like, the first thing you know, when you meet somebody, you don't have to say, hey, my name is Tom, I'm vegan. I'm just saying, like, I get that a lot. It's like, okay, I understand, that's really cool, you're vegan, like, high five. But, you know, if I'm not vegan, I'm just doing this, that doesn't mean you have to dislike me. That doesn't mean just because I don't have the same diet. You know, if I don't eat every single molecule of food that you eat every single day, we could still be friends, y'all. Like, we could still be lovers, we could still be pals, we could tell jokes. You know, so the food drama, it does not exist in the Optimal Reset. And it was a perfect point when, you know, I asked this very simple question, you know, what's your favorite number one source of protein? And we just had, I think there was hundreds of different options, from protein powders to red meat, to chicken, to lentils, to hemp seeds. So let everybody have their own consistency. Some people might not be able to digest corn, you know? Some people might. So that doesn't mean you have to dislike them. That's one of my major points that I have seen in all these. It's like rampant. It's like you're vegan or you're a carnivore, or you're this or that. It's like, who cares? Just, you know, if you want to be a vegan, be a vegan. If you want to eat red meat, you can still love yourself and you can still love everybody else. So I was just like, I want to stay out of the food drama, you know. And it's so simple to me. It's so simple to me, and it's a big thing on the internet. It's like you got to choose one. I don't think you have to choose one. You know, whatever works for you. So here's the first corn on the cob. Here is the second one. Boom. And y'all, this is organic here. Boom. So again, not that much, you know, because we're making a soup. So here's all the corn. Boom. Now, here's the thing. So I'm going to go ahead. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw, this is the risky part. I'm just going to throw the date sugar cucumber in first. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to blend it up, and we're going to see what this tastes like. I mean, this might be an amazing dressing. You know, this is going to be a soup. So I'm just going to do that, and this is what makes me really excited. Interesting smells. Push that share button again, pretty please, with a cherry on top, and invite 10 of your friends. And it's a soup consistency too. Very interesting. Now remember, this is raw, so we're going to eat it cold. You know what? That's actually pretty plain. Very corn-like. Lots of corn. That's where that red pepper would have been next level. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the seasoning first. See how that, kicks it up. So we're going to do 2 teaspoons. I actually want to be careful with this. Real careful with this. So that was probably a teaspoon. In fact, that's all I want in there. So that was probably about a teaspoon. I want to be very careful with that paprika, even though it doesn't have too much taste, but some really good paprika does have a really. There's so many paprikas out there that have different taste profiles. That was about a tablespoon and a half of the cumin, and then I have this garlic clove. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and mix this up again. This is what I like to do. So I like to add an ingredient and then taste it, just so I know, just so it sticks with me. Hi, Elizabeth. Let's see this. Huge difference. Huge difference. That shows you just what select pairings of spices. That's a totally different soup. Totally different soup. And I'm going to throw I'm going to salt bay, some Himalayan salt. I'm going to actually put a little bit more of that and see what that does to it. Now, I'm liking the Ninja for this type of setup. The NutriBullet you'd have to get in, and it's a much thicker cup. I like how this is thin because we're not yielding that much. So this is actually working pretty good for a soup here. So let's see what that Himalayan salt did. That was about a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more. Needs more salt. Actually, that was probably about a tablespoon. So I know what that tastes like. Completely different profiles. That's actually really good. That would be very good chilled, right, and served in a chilled bowl. Just that right there. And we're using a date sugar cucumber, right? So rad. Okay, so I'm gonna throw some lemon in here. You can finish off with some lemon zest when you plate it. So that just took it to another level. And I'm gonna put some carrots in here, y'all, just because I think that's gonna work. Actually, let me put the garlic in first. Now this garlic, wow, I don't know if I'm gonna put all of that in there. Why not? Sometimes I'll just chew these, y'all, in the morning. I'm gonna put this whole thing of garlic in there. Boom. Let's see what that does. Hi, Ann. You can smell that garlic. I love garlic. And I don't really consume all that much garlic. Oh. That is a good soup. That is a very good soup. Who would have thought? Now I can see why Dan will put a red pepper in there, yellow pepper, an orange pepper. That right here is an amazing soup. And I bet that would yield a lot. I'm not going to use this bowl. I am going to use... We're going to use this bowl right here, right? I would use my little love bowls, but I want to plate it so y'all could see it. Let's just do the carrot, y'all, because I already know what that tastes like. I would serve that. That is very delicious. and we've got, 6, 7 ingredients. It's the base is corn with that date sugar. So I'm actually gonna put some carrot in there, y'all. I might even put all this carrot. I want to see how it breaks up in this Ninja as is. And this is gonna give it, it's gonna yield more soup, and I think it's gonna give that little sweet, sweet carrot taste. Yeah, this Ninja rocks to make this type of soup. I'm really digging how it's blending up really quick. It's gonna be so good. Sometimes it works out, y'all. Oh, I can already tell it's gonna be good. Oh yeah. Now it's a lot thicker than it was. We got it. I'm not going to put another carrot. We got it. I'm going to blend it up a little bit more to get a little bit finer. And then, you can use so many different toppings for this, or you can I'm just going to serve it as is in this bowl. So awesome. Dinner is served, y'all. Now see, I can tell, that's interesting. So this heated up because I did a lot. So we are doing raw. Again, I'm gonna try this as is. And what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna take, do a taste test while I plate it. And then I'm gonna chill it. So then, those are 2 different levels. It's this exact same consistency, the exact same ingredients, but I'm gonna try it warm because it did heat up quite a bit. That's interesting. I think if I would have not done it maybe 20 seconds less, it wouldn't have heated up as much. And then I'm going to throw it in the fridge, and then I'm going to really chow down in an hour. And so I just learned so much. Do you see how I just learned so much? So I took DTM's recipe. I would have loved, I really, really would, and I'm going to try that recipe exactly the way he did it, because it's a completely different show that way. It's a completely different taste. But I just learned so much right now on how to make, 3 or 4 different kind of soups with just adding different ingredients. And so that tells you, anybody can do this. Look how I just did this. You just have to have the proper equipment and the proper ingredients, and just play around. A lot of times I have failed and I'm like, oh man, I just wasted those delicious cherries, or I just, wasted those dates on something. That's gonna happen, and it just happens. But that's the way you learn. So you're gonna fail sometimes, and then you're gonna be really hungry, but then just keep rapping and try to find something new, So let's plate this up, y'all. So, wow, and see, and this is pretty good. So we're gonna call this the date sugar cucumber carrot corn soup. What? Here we go, y'all. So hopefully you're having a sexy Monday. This is my soup, y'all. The tomato and carrot that I believe whoever mentioned that would have been next level. That carrot tomato would have been very, very good. You could throw some dill in here. You could throw some sage. You could throw a lot of different. But look at that, y'all. That's my soup. Come on, look at that. That's delicious, right? So I'm gonna taste this. I'm actually gonna sprinkle a little Himalayan sea salt just on top. Boom, okay. Next level, y'all. That's so good. That is so good. That is so good. I'm gonna chill this, and I'm gonna eat this in about an hour, and it's gonna be gone. Like, I could just drink it. And you can save, when you juice, all that stuff. You can make your own crackers. You could dip crackers in this, y'all. You know what I mean? I mean, this is just next level. This would be an amazing dressing. An amazing dresser, just over some spinach and some tomatoes. This right here is not only a soup, it's a next level dressing. You know what I mean? Wow, that's so good. So anyways, thank y'all for joining me. I think that's it. I'm gonna make it quick today. I'm not gonna, do a 3-hour Q&A today. I'll do that in a month from now, but I want to thank every single one of y'all. And please, before I sign off, will you guys please share and invite? Hopefully, we just keep getting new members and new members. And again, message me, email me, optimalreset@gmail.com. Right, I love all of you. I'm gonna give you a love spin boom because I only did I did like 30 yesterday, so boom. And when I do that, that's to all of you. That's how I spread my love, y'all. Okay, so I love every single one of you. I'll see you tonight. Tonight, I'm back in the bubbly with my main side homie. All right, me and Iggy will be in the bubble bath tonight. It's gonna be It's going to be 11 o'clock Eastern, and it's going to be day 8 of anxiety, all right? So we only got 3 more, and then we need to pick another topic, okay? So I love you all. You all have an amazing night, and I'll see you tonight for Bubble Bath Meditation. Day 8, anxiety. Mwah.